Well, good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So it is day 47 of the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour. RECT, Get Wrecked for Recovery. A 48-state, 4-year ride for addiction recovery awareness. Each day I pedal for someone who's passed away from addiction, and the whole end goal is to build a rehab. And this is state number 37, North Dakota, on the Ride to RAGBRAI 2022. A 4,500-mile loop around the Midwest, Ohio to Erie Trail, Michigan's Upper Peninsula, west to Glacier National Park, south to Yellowstone, east to RAGBRAI the last week of July. And it's all to raise awareness that addiction recovery options are available, that you don't have to die in your addiction. There's churches, celebrate recoveries, and rescue missions all over the nation, all over the world, that just want to help you, talk to you, and love you if you find yourself battling addiction. So yeah, here at Little Yellowstone, now I'm going to keep on making my way to Big Yellowstone. I received 2 messages now from people that have said Glacier is not going to be open. Like, they just got snow this week. And May 25th, I'm not going to be able to cross Logan Pass. So I'm having to do some refiguring and recalculating. What I may end up doing is when I go with my family to Yellowstone National Park for that week, we may drive up to Glacier at the end of that time and do it that way. So it's all kind of changing and shifting. Glacier and Yellowstone will still be in the videos. I just don't know how it's going to work on the cycling part of those videos at this point in time. I kind of knew that if you go back and watch those first couple of days, that I had no idea if I was going to be riding to Glacier closed or not, but either way, I'm just going to kind of keep on moving where the Lord wants me. I know that I'm right where He wants me at. I had such a great time here last night. It was just so restful, so peaceful, so much wildlife, so many birds, and there was even a house cat in the middle of the night that came up and was trying to get into my tent. So at least it wasn't anything worse. So yeah, I'm headed to Gackle today, the Gackle Honey Hub of Gackle, which is like a cyclist hostel. And that is 56 miles away from right here. I've got the tailwinds today. Yes, I am so excited about that. There's a gas station 10 miles in, and after that there's nothing. So I'm going to have to eat up, fill up, do all the things I need to do there, and then make my way down the road. The service was just dicey enough to not be able to get the video done and uploaded last night, but I will get that done as soon as I get to Gackle. The cyclist hostel, when I called the phone line, said that they do have Wi-Fi. So I should be able to get there and pump everything out and at least get like yesterday's video out tonight and tomorrow's video out tomorrow morning. This one, the one that you're watching now. So you'll actually already know that I've posted the other one later on. Yeah, it gets complicated, but either way, just trust me on this one. Good night here, getting on the road, and you'll see more of that right about now. Well, that was totally unexpected. So the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour has done it again. I've crossed so many continental divides at this point, I've lost count. I've honestly lost count. This one isn't that high of an elevation, but it's still pretty neat when you cross them. Also, I've got like a 20-mile-an-hour tailwind, and I'm going like 20 miles an hour. It is amazing. All right, well, those 5 miles at 20 miles an hour went by fast. I stopped here at City View Fuel, and they have some great food. I actually have a new favorite food, jalapeno cheese curds. But look at these clouds. Like, it is really, really, really cool looking in person. There's supposed to be like some bands of rain coming through. It has dropped in temperature tremendously, like it's very chilly. But either way, I've got 50 miles left to go. I ate good and big. I think I can handle it, especially with the downwind. I'm hoping that's going to be like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour ride. I would love that. So either way, I'm going to get on the road and you'll see more of that right about now. I tell you what, North Dakota is becoming spectacular. These hills and like rolling valley walls that are all just prairie-like with just scattered trees. There is some kind of different feeling out here, and they're big hills. Like, it's not just little hills. I mean, you can see how big these trees are compared to that. Like, they're nice. Yeah, I am really loving this ride today. Yeah, that one was a pretty big hill for quite a long way. A lot of peace though, because while I was riding, I was talking to Justin Hannigan with Ends of the Earth Cycling on the phone. And he was talking about their Vermont ride coming up, their Alaska ride coming up. Next year's a California and Nevada ride. Like, if you haven't checked it out, it's always in the description. Go check out Ends of the Earth Cycling. But Justin, man, so good to talk to you today, and it was at the perfect time. Like, right when I needed encouragement to climb, you were there. So I thank God for you, brother. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on heading down this road. I don't have too much farther to go, and I've still got the crazy cool tailwind pushing me. I've gone 43.38 miles at a 15-mile-an-hour average speed. Let's go. Well, the tailwind continues. That is the last hill to Gackle. My chain came off earlier, I had to fix it. But that's the last hill to Gackle. Gackle is actually, if you look right up here at the top of this hill, that cell tower way up at the top, that's right in the middle of town. So that's where I'm headed. One more hill to climb, the last hill to Gackle. Let's go. Yeah, that was a good one too. Almost done. Good news is, now it's downhill to Gackle. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. 58 miles in under 4 hours. The honey hub of Gackle. This is my digs for the night. Totally free. They've got Matthew chapter 25 verses 35 through 40 as the reason that they allow this to be free. It's got a bathroom, a washer and dryer, some laundry detergent down here on the floor, a child booster seat. You know I need that. Some maps. I finally get to put a pin in a map. This will be the first time on this tour that I've got to put a pin in a map. And then just some fun stuff all around the room. The Bible. Yeah. Cool stuff. Man, like, oh my goodness. Jason and Ginny, thank y'all so much for the opportunity for this to even be a thing. Like, too cool. I love what y'all are doing. I absolutely love what you're doing. But yeah, I'm like done. I've got yesterday's video to get out. I've got to wash my hands and then get today's cut, edited, uploaded, posted, all the stuff so that you guys can see it. And then plan the route for tomorrow. Like, it's going to be a busy night. Good news is, this washer and dryer, that's like gold to a cycle tourist. That's like gold. I'm so excited about that. But yeah, I'm going to finish the video here for the day. It was absolutely amazing. A beautiful ride. I am loving how North Dakota, I'm leaving the tree lines behind. There were birds everywhere today. Like, I rarely used my AirPods for music today just to hear all the birds. Flushing ducks out, saw different pheasants, just so many birds. It's radical. This part of North Dakota this time of year is just really wild. So cool. And then as I got closer to Gackle, the hills got bigger and bigger and more prairie-like, and yeah, cool stuff. I'm loving North Dakota big time. And it's places like this and people like Jason and Ginny that make it feel like home. So I did think this was neat. Psychopath, noun, a person suffering from chronic bike riding disorder with abnormal urges to ride and feel free. And boy, do I feel free today. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to end the video here for the day. If you know anybody who's passed away from addiction in any form or fashion, please drop their name in the comments or find me through the Popple link in the description. And I would love to ride for your person and celebrate their life with you for a day. If you know anybody who's actively addicted, anybody in general, share this with them. Thank you so much, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. Every one of you that likes every video, comments on every video, shares every video, and those of you that are subscribed to the YouTube channel. The analytics love it, I do too, and who knows, it might save a life. Don't forget, Redeeming Eden is a nonprofit ministry through International Gospel Outreach. That link is also in the description. You can go there and find out more about Redeeming Eden. and about the Cody Jordan Forever Funeral Fund, which is a fund I started to help families that lose loved ones to addiction with paying funeral costs. So, yeah, from here at the Honey Hub in Gackle, from your boy from right here in Sims, Alabama, I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.